That's what I see on YouTube. There we go. I am live
Ah,
here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm still not live on YouTube, but I'm live here. Come on, YouTube. YouTube is saying it's still waiting.
yeah, you have to I had to refresh it. So
Okay.
I'm sure that it's there.
Good morning,
There we
good
go.
morning. Got it? Okay.
Let's turn this sound off on this. There we go. All right. Hi, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, depending on where you are. I'm sending the crappy number. Sorry, I'm trying to get to my channel. Good morning. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, Cynthia and Karen and Shara and Denny. It's so good to see you on here with us. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to get my sound off.
Yep.
Uh,
Takes a minute, doesn't it? So welcome to Hook and Stitch Live number 20. Can you believe that, Kim?
Number 20. Oh my God. That's pretty amazing. Number
It,
20.
it really is amazing.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, we haven't spoke since the last live.
We haven't, which is a little bit unusual.
It is. You've been all over the world.
I have. I've been doing stuff and I'm still doing stuff. It's like the once I step my foot back outside the door, then my whole schedule just went, and I started doing all kinds of things. But this weekend was supposed to be jam packed, but like two of the three things that were on schedule got canceled. So I'm good. I'm good to go. I got one thing to do this weekend, and this and one more thing. So
Right. Yeah.
good
Well,
morning.
I'm sure we're going to tell our events at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little segment recap to tell you what we're doing today. It's an exciting show. We have our hooks in progress always. We have a favorite stitches segment and handmade classics. Then in the middle of the show, which will be about an hour in, we're going to draw our grand prizes from the shenanigans mail. Wasn't that fun, Kim?
Super fun. I wanted to do more shenanigans that I got up to, but it was fun to look at the feed and see all the shenanigans that people got
Mhm.
into this past 3 months.
Yeah. Then we're going to go on to our finishings if we have any finishing stitches, and then hooks happenings. So that's the show for today. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris from Crochet Creations by Christi on the East Coast.
And I am Kim, the crafty nomad, on the West Coast. And we want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you who are here. Hopefully, more and more you will come in. But if not, we will just have a great time with whoever shows up. We want you to be relaxed. We want you to have fun. This is your place for chill, chat, and craft. And we're just glad you are here. It's a place where you can find respite from all the crazy that's going on in the world today and always. On this show, we are all about the crafting. And we look forward to seeing you guys coming up on screen with us to share some of your favorites, your classics, your whips, and if you have happenings to announce. So
Mhm.
feel free and get ready. And we like to tell you that don't think you have to come on the camera. You can train your camera on your project. So just because you're not camera ready doesn't mean you can't share.
That's right. So what you do is you just click the link. It brings you into the back room, and then Kim brings you on according to, you know. Today we don't have any random drawings for coming on the show, so there's no incentive. But there's still an incentive to share what you're working on. It's a community show, right, Kim?
That's right. That's right.
Hmm.
I want to let you know that I do have the link to come on the show. It's pinned right at the top of the chat. I'm gonna put it in again here, but it is pinned. If you're looking for it, it's pinned because I'm actually gonna be going full screen, and it's hard for me to keep putting it in. So if you want to come in, remember it's right at the top of the chat.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask you You got any hooks in progress going on?
I do, but I wanted to say hi first of all to Dee Thompson, who I didn't think was going to be here today.
Oh,
Dee is supposed to be traveling, and so she just came on and said hi to Denny. But I'm glad to see you, Dee. I hope you are having a fun trip with your family. But anyway, for my hooks in progress, you guys, if you've been following me on the Facebook group or my last episode, you know I have been like, as Laurel put it, I've been going hard on these amigurumis with the blanket yarn. I don't know, I'm kind of obsessed. That's the only thing I want to work on right now. So
well,
everything else is taking a back seat. And
well, isn't it true that, when it's hotter than heck out, you can do the small projects
yeah,
so
yeah.
much easier?
Yep, and that blanket yarn really is not hot. I feel like acrylic is hot, but this blanket yarn, especially because it's toys, so it's not as if it's
Yeah,
all over my body like you're saying. So,
yeah, yeah.
um, I was gonna pull up so you can see what this thing is gonna look like. Um, because I only have like certain parts of it made. Um, all right, it's a giraffe, and I'll put the pattern. Uh, Jeez, I'm trying. Okay, whatever. Let me. This is what this is all I have so far. I've got.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
It's gonna be giant, and I wait till you see. Wait until you see my finish, because it's. I've been calling my finish a toddler. I've been carrying it around like this is my little toddler because it's huge. But this one, yeah. So I got all my stuff, but two arms and two legs so far of my giraffe. And yeah, it's gonna be giant. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these things, but I'm just kind of currently obsessed, and I'm trying to see if I can find so you can see which one it is. But it's like a rainbow. Um, it's called a striped giraffe. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and but I just didn't stripe it. The way that this pattern is written, it is for you to change yarn over and over. And honestly, as much as I don't like to do that, when you do an amigurumi, it's easy to change colors because all of the ends are going to be on the inside, so you don't really have to worry. You have to tie them off, but you don't have to worry about actually weaving them in when with the color changes because it's all going to be on
Mhm.
the inside. So, but I
Well,
don't want to do
I
that.
saw someone when they were sewing things together that they showed how you went through with a big needle and you went through all the way to the other side and then you
Yeah,
just cut it. You don't,
yeah,
that's the best way. So you have a long tail that goes through
yeah,
the stuffing.
yeah. That's exactly. Why won't it? Okay, I'm trying. Maybe I'll come up with it while you're showing yours. But I that's what I do when I sew on like the head and the arms. I'm like going all the way through both sides and that kind of thing to try and make sure that it's secure as possible. For sure. Yeah.
You know, well, I've made a couple Ammies, you know, but they were one piece items like fish.
Uh huh.
I didn't really sew on a lot of stuff.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
that was enough for me. Thanks a lot. But I
Yeah.
don't.
Well, that's that for you. I like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just right now. I don't. I'm just way. I think I just realized how much I enjoy making them, and so I'm just going with that right now. Although
Mhm.
I have in my mind, I bought this yarn, and I want to make a summer kind of spring shawl. And when I went to the knitting tree, we discovered a looked like a really simple, lightweight crochet shawl, and
Okay, so the knitting tree is a local yarn shop,
that is our local. That is for sure my local yarn
and
shop.
it's where's it located? In Los Angeles, or
Yeah, so it's in a neighborhood called Inglewood, but it's really LA. And it's about, I would say, for me, a 10 to 15-minute drive from my house. And Zelda and the gang came over and visited, but it's definitely not their local yarn shop. It's mine. It's closest to me.
oh, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. They
Yeah.
just came over because of the event. And Zelda, she lives in a area called Whittier, which I've never been to, and it is. She says she doesn't have a local yarn shop. She says she
Oh,
barely has a Michaels or Joann's.
so she technically has to take the highway to get to where she's showing us on her
Big
videos.
time, big
Oh,
time, big time. Yep, big time. Took them a they drove quite a bit to get over to my area. So, and when I met Seta a couple of years ago, for
uh-huh.
me that was like a over an hour drive to get to where they were, and
Oh,
that still wasn't Zelda's area. When she was a mail carrier, that used to be her route. So that's how she knows that yarn shop, but. It's
oh,
not her. It's still, but it took me. I felt like I should have had luggage in the back of my car. It took me so long to get over there.
oh.
And I
Huh.
found the giraffe.
Hmm. Well, I do have a hook in progress to show.
Let's
Um,
see.
yeah, well, I have a lot of them, but I only brought a couple today. And the reason for that is because I spent this whole week barely crocheting at all.
Mm.
I was studying for an exam and I passed it yesterday. So
Oh,
now I can get on back onto my crafts.
wow. Is that your insurance license?
Yes, it's a broker's license for New York State. So I'm
Ah.
so glad that's over with.
Did I ever tell you that I used to have that license for like 5 minutes, like five
Well,
good minutes?
there's an agent's license and there's a broker's license. So, but you
I don't
still
know
have
what I
to
had.
renew them every 2 years. You
Yeah,
can't, let it lapse. So,
I might have had like an agent's license. I don't remember, but yeah, I let mine lapses. I only did it for 3 months, and that was that.
oh, okay. Well, so the yarn that I have picked out for June hats was the Bravo Softie, and this is lots of halo. And so I'm making a crochet hat. This is number 513 from Bag O' Day. And it is the poppy seed hat. So it is a slouchy,
Ooh.
very, very textured hat.
Oh, I love it.
And I do too. It's fun. And you can't, this is not a yarn to be frogging with because
Uh-huh.
of that halo. It is
Uh-huh.
so soft. So this is going to end up being like a beret,
Oh, that's gonna be the pretty beret. I
but
like it.
it's slouchy. So you could put lots of hair in this hat.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm not three-quarters the way done yet. And then what happens is you now decrease so that it tightens it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And so that is one. I really think I'll have this one done for June, but my knitting one is like on row two.
And you got 4 days, girl. Is your knitting one? Wait, what's the size on that yarn?
It's a
Well,
3 light.
oh, okay. Oh, but it's gonna be so nice and slouchy because of that. It's a 3 light. The
Yeah.
drapiness of it's gonna be nice.
But what I can do is I can not stress. I can pick a winner on the day that I'm supposed to, which is Wednesday. And
Uh-huh.
then by Friday I can maybe show June finishes and it will be done. I don't know. Don't hold me to it.
Don't hold you to it. Okay. All right. Well, I found my giraffe so you can see. Hey, ooh, that's what it's gonna look
Oh
like.
yes. Oh.
There it is. It's
Oh, I
by
love
it's
it.
it's from it's free on a blog called I Love Buttons. I Love Buttons. And I will definitely link it down below. And I will put the video for Crystal's Bagel Day hat as well up for you for in the notes. So
Okay.
I just saw that Noni May is in the house, so good morning. Um, did I say hi to Latoya, Margaret, Native Wind, Linda Jean? House is here. A lot of people.
Bev, Bev and Latoya. Oh yeah,
Oh
Karen,
my
Annette.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Everybody's coming to the house. Becky Catwell, good to see you. HD, of course, is in the house. It's good to see all of you guys. Cynthia King, Pastel Dreams. Thank you for coming out. I'd just like to say hello to everybody. We are so grateful that you are choosing to spend some of your time with us today. Anybody got anything to share with us? The link is at the top of the chat so you can come up on screen with us. Anybody? I think I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to go out of the full screen though to see if anybody's in the back of the house. Not yet. So okay.
Okay, so I have uh another hooks in progress, and this one is the one that I'm doing with my live on Sunday. So this is a cake of skinny cakes, Karen skinny cakes in the blueberry colorway. Look,
Ooh, I have that. I have two of those.
yeah, this is pretty cool. Now, this is the first time that I made anything with the skinny cakes because I only saw them in my Michael's like one time, and I bought one and gave it away.
Ah,
So I never got to really try it. So talk about yardage. Wow.
a lot.
795 yards in the
Very
three
nice.
light. That's really great. So I'm making one, and everybody else is can make whatever blanket they want. But it's going to end tomorrow. So I am not done. So I've been working on it.
Oh, nice though. Look at it. Look
But
at that.
yeah, that there is no color control.
Oh, it's coming out perfect though. I love it.
It's pretty darn close to looking like I can color controlled, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm using a superbly simple granny square blanket
Hmm.
and the size H hook. So,
Very nice.
but it
Very.
is over halfway though, because you can tell by how much yarn is gone.
Did you see that comment about the container that's holding your yarn?
Yes, this is from Latoya, and she got three in a set. There are three sizes, and
Hmm.
they were at Target.
Yep. In the dollar spot, I think, right?
I have never been to Target.
Oh,
Well,
really?
yeah, you have to go across the river to go there.
That's so funny when I hear you say that. I'm like, how can you not have been to Target? But there was a time when we didn't have Targets in the Midwest either. Wow. The first time I ever saw a Target, I was visiting my sister who at the time lived in San Diego. So we didn't have them either, but we got
Oh, oh.
wow.
Hmm. Well, I do have a couple more. I did.
Please, yeah, show.
Yeah, yeah. Did you know that I've never knitted socks before? Correct.
Yes, I know that. Yes.
And I know I will. I have found a new thing to do. This is horrible. What I'm going to show you, but I had to start somewhere, right?
Yep, you gotta start
So
somewhere.
my friend Nancy sent me some sock yarn and some sock needles, and I went right ahead and cast on a pair. And that was Sunday, and I did show it, but I didn't touch it since because I am to the part where I need to do the heel because I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna do shorties first.
Uh-huh.
And so I had to stop and study, and I didn't go on. So here is
Nice.
where I am. That
Coming
I
along.
changed color. Can you imagine? I changed
Wow.
color.
Wow. And you're using the 9-inch circulars? My
Yeah,
favorite. It's my
these are
favorite.
Hayas.
Oh yeah. Is the higher the one with one of them longer than the other? I have
No,
one of those. Okay.
no, you do. And do you like that one?
I'm trying to say I have to work with them a little longer to see if it's really making a difference. But I think it is. I think because you can get so many more stitches on the one that's a little longer. That's pretty yarn.
So this is the one that she sent me. Nancy sent me, and it is. I have a. It's a speckle.
Very pretty.
So rather than do the whole sock in that, I thought it would be kind of cool to add in this knit crate that is also speckled.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, are what did you already mention what pattern you're following there?
The vanilla
Okay.
pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady, because she's
Okay.
doing a sock camp for summer,
Mm-hmm.
and I I didn't want to do any patterns. I've never done a sock before, so I thought the vanilla, so that you have a lot of choices. You
Yeah.
can do this many rows, and your cuff can be 2 by 2. I
Yeah.
did 1 by 1, and I stunk because there's a couple times where I messed up. And I also learned that when she said to put the halfway mark in the beginning of your round mark,
Yeah.
I won't do that again.
Mm-hmm.
I will leave them out because there's 64 stitches, and if you need to know where
Split.
the halfway mark
Yeah.
is, but you could put it down here underneath,
Mm-hmm.
but I won't do it again because each place with the new needles and being it was new, I got ladders. So like I
Okay.
said, this pair of socks will be for me, and I won't put those stitch markers in there again
Yeah. Yeah.
because it just worries me that it's not going to go back. It's going to
Yeah.
stay stretched.
Yeah.
So
Well, I applaud you for doing a sock and changing color. I only knit vanilla socks. I can't be bothered with patterns. It's just I'm like I just want to knit a vanilla sock. um, I also wanted to say, oh, some easy knitted sock patterns. If you guys want to share in the chat a little bit about that, I have made the Rose City rollers, and the reason why those are easy is because you just do a rolled cuff. You don't do any of the ribbing, and I've made at least two of those, two different those twice, and I think I have one on the needles now that's just been sitting there because I haven't been knitting, but either I'm making a vanilla sock. I usually make shorties because I live in California and I'm only gonna put the effort of making socks in for myself. I'm never really gonna make socks for anybody else because I don't think they're gonna appreciate it. So, oh, Chris, why can't I hear you? Chris, you're muted. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I figured when I got this far and I saw how many mistakes, I figured I wouldn't do a long sock because that way I could learn faster. I could, more
Yeah,
practice rather than pull it out.
yeah,
It's really not that noticeable. It's just that where on one row, I might have done a purl where I was supposed to do a knit, and you can tell.
yeah.
So,
I hear you.
but that's what comes with your, trial and error.
Yep, yep, yep. Well, we've got hey, Lori Armstrong is here. Maritza is here, and I want to say good morning. We're all talking about socks, and so with your vanilla sock, is there a is the heel just your normal heel flap and gusset?
She calls it the slip stitch, but I believe so. And I've already watched it 3 times, so it to me it looks easy.
Yeah, it I don't like doing it. However, if it is the best fit on my particular foot, because I've tried the fish lips kiss heel, which is easier to do. The boomerang, there's like a couple different types of heels that I've tried. And I've also even done an afterthought heel, which you just knit the whole tube and then you come back in later and put your heel in.
Yeah.
Um, I like that because it's quick, but if I'm honest, the heel flap and gusset fits the best on my foot.
Ah. Well, she's got last year's tutorials that she did for sock camp. That is the Crazy Sock Lady
Mhm.
SK. And she has 3 or 4. She does it on magic loop. She does it on 9 inch. She does it on DPNs. And so you can actually watch her videos and do, say, a cuff from one and then, do your heel flap from another.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, of course. So many different ways to do socks. I just, I lose patience, and I wish I didn't, because then I would have a whole bunch of knitted socks. So
Well, I have no idea yet so far. I have only that cuff, but I do have a new set of knitting needles for socks that I just got. It was the 2.75 with a 24-inch length. So I do have one now that can be used for magic loops. So
oh, by the way, what is the size of the needle that you're using there?
it's a 2.75.
2.75. Okay.
Yeah. She sent me 3 of them. So, you could actually cast on both pairs because I have 2 of these.
Yeah.
2 of these. So I could cast on 2 pairs if I wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not 2 pairs, but each sock.
Yeah, you could do them at the same time. Yeah, and a lot of people do that because they feel like they get, they feel like they get second sock syndrome, and they won't do that second sock. But I actually get motivated. If I get one sock done, I'm motivated to get the next one done when I do that.
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, is anybody coming in the back? Anybody going to show us anything?
Not yet. Come on, guys. Come on
That's
up.
all right.
We'd love to see you.
That's all right. We can go on to favorite stitches because it kind of have something to show that goes along with the socks.
Okay.
For favorite stitches. Nancy sent me this, and it has a cake of sock yarn in it. And what it is, can you tell what that is?
That's like a bundt cake. A little bundt cake container.
It is. You know, when you go in your dessert section of the grocery store and you find little desserts, save this container, put a hole in it, and use it for, this is perfect because when you're on the couch, you know how things roll around. If you don't have a project bag, I probably wouldn't carry this to work with me and take it to work with me. I probably use a project bag, but on the couch, I would definitely. So I am going to make socks out of this cake because it's all ready to go.
Yeah, very cute. It's very, very cute. Let's see. What was I going to say? Have like at least 2 pairs of socks. But I wanted to say hi to Angela Young. Oh, there's people in the back, so I'm going to bring some folks up.
All right, great.
Let me bring up Bev first. She was first in the back, and then I'll bring up Isella. So hang in there, Isella. Hi, Bev.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Can you hear me?
Totally, we can hear you.
Great. Thank you for having me up. Thank you for being here. You don't know how much I enjoy this.
We enjoy it too. We're glad to have you.
Is there, I know you guys kind of know what I've been working on. Is there anything in particular you want me to show or talk about, or?
You can pick whatever you want to talk about. Yeah.
Well, you know that I'm having a crochet along, knit along, make along, felt along that begins July 16th. And I have a couple of bags here that are felted. Do you mind if I show them?
Please show them.
So if you've seen my videos, these are some of the same bags I showed.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my goodness, Bev. I love it.
And this is an example of something that's very, very simple. I think people are going, oh gosh, I don't know what to do about felting. Look how simple that is.
I love it. Oh my God.
Another favorite of mine.
Oh my God. Now don't even try to say that's simple.
I like to do trees, and I kept doing trees, and then I went, gee, I do trees. So can you see the button? It's a little owl.
Yes, I can see it. It's I can see it's a little white or pink or something like that.
It's kind of tan and it's hard to see on camera.
Yeah.
So this is, I actually am finishing the bag that I'm doing the tutorials. I'm finishing the tutorial for the knit bag.
Oh, look at that.
So this is the unfelted, and I'm doing mine a solid color because I am doing it in a tutorial. So
okay,
I'm doing it in a solid color.
Wow, I love it.
I know you probably have other people in the background because I could go on. You know, I could go on.
Before you leave, I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for doing our carousel with us, our Christmas carousel. That was great. Let them know.
So much fun.
That
was so fun. Thank you for asking me to do it.
Yeah, and it is just finished. At Sandy Left is Right Crochet, and it's going to Jill, and that is the Fiber Floozy. So it's en route.
Did Sandy already put up a video?
No, I didn't see a video yet, but she did finish and asked me for the next address. So
you know what I can't wait for is for it to get back to you. Christy, is it coming back to you? And for you to see what everybody's put in there.
Yeah.
You know, it won't be empty when it comes back to you. We love you.
Right. Yeah. Well, Kim will get it halfway too.
Okay.
So, you know, there's a couple of bags in there. She might need to re-up if they're empty. I don't know what she's going to find, but
we'll see. But the other thing that we'll like sort of tease right now, Bev, is what we're hoping to do is either I don't know if we're going to do it live, but I'm hoping to organize a Zoom with everybody who participated, and that way you guys, everybody can identify which one they made, because we don't know who made what. By the time Christy gets it, she's not gonna know who made what, you know. So we're hoping that when we round it and wrap it up, we can do a Zoom and maybe record the Zoom of everybody showing what they took and identifying what they made. So we're looking forward to it.
That would be great. We do it in StreamYard or Zoom or whatever. Yeah.
What a great way to make connections. Thank you so much. I appreciate this opportunity. I appreciate you two so much.
Aww.
And I'm going to come down and let somebody else come up and enjoy the rest of this live. Thanks.
Bye.
Let me bring somebody up. I got to plug in my computer. I just realized it wasn't plugged in. It's going to go dead on me in a minute. But I'm bringing up Isela, and I'm going to go mute for a minute, and then you guys.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Hello, and bueno.
Hi.
I'm coming at you from El Paso, Texas.
Oh, okay.
It's really hot here. That's why my hair is all.
That's okay.
So, I'd like to bring up my old standard. I've been working on him for months, and that's his plush.
Oh, wow.
Plush. So I got this when I was about 10 years old, and I want to give it to my newest grandson, but it's all worn and torn. And so what I figured I would do was take all the fabric that I've gotten at estate sales and fabric that I had that we barely found in old tubs, where I made curtains for the kids and stuff when they were little, and with running stitch.
Oh, wow.
With running stitch, I'm just applying them to the Snoopy.
Isn't that cool, Kim?
So
you're on mute. You're on mute, Kim.
Where's my camera? There we go.
That is so awesome. That is a total shenanigan too. That's up my alley right there. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing.
Isn't that cool?
And I do have a tutorial on how to do the ears.
Oh, you do? Oh, great.
Yeah. So you're all welcome to come join me on my channel. And I do other stuff too. I like to thrift a lot. So now I'm thinking of finding a bear and using fleece and doing the same type of sewing the fleece onto like a bear.
That's great.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Isela. We'll see you back in the chat. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Check out her channel. Please check out her channel.
I've never met her before.
Yeah,
so that's
she's
cool.
awesome. She had gone off for a little while, and she just showed back up, making videos again in the last 2 or 3 months. So, and I'm bringing up Miss Lori now.
Hi, Lori.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
So you're home from Atlantic City?
I am home from Atlantic City, sun-kissed and tired. I actually got home a week ago. I shouldn't still be tired, I guess.
Well, we haven't talked in a month, so you know.
Right. Okay, so I have 3 things I can show. First of all, this is my next thing for the baby along on Christi's channel.
Aw, look at that.
It's a baby hat.
See that?
And
that's adorable.
This is called the Sherbert Sack Hat from Sarah Satch.
Oh,
Design. And her tutorial, this is the small one for baby head. She said it would fit on an 18-inch doll, but I put it on my 18-inch doll and it's like too big. So
there's so many different, like some 18-inch dolls have bigger heads than other ones. I have like 20 dolls, so I know that it doesn't always.
Well, she gives you instructions on how to do up to an adult, like large. So I just chose the baby one because I didn't have a lot of yarn left. This is like a scrap, and the yellow parts are scrap from the sweater I did 2 months ago or whatever.
Perfect.
So there's that. And then I'm pretty far along. I'm going to have to stand up for this. I got my pineapple Afghan going.
Oh, wow. See that? How it makes it look different. We were talking about what it was going to look like when you were starting it.
Yeah. The older ones are stretching out. Like the ones from January and February are like stretched out. And I thought, I maybe have to block these other ones longer or something to make it work. But as I was sewing them together, they seem to be working out. And I'm hoping that where I stitched it together will stretch some too over time, because it's kind of got like
you haven't actually washed it yet, right?
I haven't washed it. I've washed individual blocks.
Oh.
But about the blocks that are older that I've been handling as I'm sewing them together are stretched more than the newer blocks that I just did.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm still new. Maybe my tension is just all off. Who knows?
Well, I guess what happens is when you first start crocheting, you get very anal about certain things. And after 45 years of it, you just make the damn blanket and throw it in the washer.
Right.
That's what I do. I don't block blocks. I don't do that. I just, because you know what? Once you get it all together and the person sees it, they don't see the stitches. They don't see that. They see this big blanket that is so beautiful. They just lose their mind.
Right. I think I'm going to give it to my son and his fiance for a wedding gift.
Yeah.
And so they've seen it, and I've showed it to them, and they've touched it, and they're going gaga over it, but they don't know it's for them.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, I haven't done this kind of pattern or used this kind of yarn before, so I think that's where the anxiety is, just the unknown. Yeah. I'm sure it'll all work out.
I'm sure it will too. I brought mine out today just to mention it too, just, you know, because I got to get the 6th one done. I just started the 6th one.
I just did it yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it'll motivate our friend Kim, because she's using similar colors.
That Christmas blanket, Kim.
I'm a total failure. Oh my God. I got like 1.5.
You know what'll happen? She'll do 6 squares in one year and 6 squares in another year, but she'll have it done eventually.
Do 1 square a year and you have a 12-year project.
You would think 1 square a month would be easy. I'm such an emotional crafter. If I don't feel like doing it, I just can't do it. I'm only doing what I feel like doing. That's why I can't make any money. You know?
I'm a real goal-oriented calendar person in general. So it gets to be the last week of the month, and I'm like, okay, what things have I not posted and done? Like, so speaking of, I missed this one. This was my shenanigan.
Yeah,
it's a diamond painting.
And I said, well, where the heck is Lori's finish on here?
Oh my gosh.
Because I just did it this morning, and I didn't realize. I was like, oh, it's 11:30. Guess I missed that, but I wanted to show it. Anyway,
it's beautiful.
Wow.
Look at that.
Different shapes.
Gorgeous. Now, who's going to get that, or can't you tell us?
I don't know. My wall, probably. But I really wanted to point this out. So I called out Kim. I'm going to call out Chris now. Look at the here on the edge. You see that pink and striped frame? I'm freezing.
Mm-hmm.
That's washi tape. You said, I don't know what to do with washi tape. There you go. You got something like your brackets thing. You wanted to, like, as you go on, if the paper looks like it's kind of coming off on the edge a little bit, you can border your bracket thing with washi tape. Hold it down.
Yeah, I got a ton of it, right?
You do have a ton of it. So that's like, you don't have to just do card making or other paper crafting. You can put it on other things. So I use
teach me this stuff.
This thing comes on a canvas, and it has like a lines on it, and there's I should have pulled out the next one to show you, but there's like a legend on the side.
Yeah.
Each of these things has a number in it. And then there's a legend that says this number is this color, and then you get the little diamonds have a package that have the number on them that matches the legend. So that's like right there, and then there's like other typing underneath this. So I took the string.
Have you tried diamond painting, Kim? I haven't.
I have, and my eyesight is just not good enough for it, and I'm like hurting here from trying to hunch over and do it. My husband,
Lori, you got to understand, Kim's a lady of a certain age.
That's right.
Not that much older than me, but I do understand it. I got my daughter in love, I've been calling her, because they're my son's fiance. She was doing one and she's 23. She was doing one that the shading and colors were so subtle, she was having trouble seeing, even with like an light over it.
Yeah.
Same.
And her shoulders were hurting. So she bought on Amazon a light pad that comes with a little stand. So it holds it at an angle like this. And it's lit underneath. Because she was having trouble seeing the subtle differences in the shaded area.
Yeah.
It made so much difference, and she was going to give up on the whole idea. That was only her second one, I think she'd done. Maybe it was her first one. I think it was the first one, the one that I bought her. Because we were going to like a craft night, and she didn't really have a craft. She liked it so much, she's done like, we just started, she and I both just started doing it in like October of last year. Like October 2020. And she has bought like 15 or 20 of them. And she did them as gifts for everybody for Christmas and all that kind of stuff. So the light pad on that easel makes a huge difference. So for Prime Day, I bought it because I borrowed hers and said, oh yeah, this is going to make it so I can do this, use up all this stuff I bought for this craft.
Well, I stopped doing stitch because of the eyes, why struggle? I mean, you can put lights underneath you, like Linda just said, or, different arm lights and stuff like that.
You still got to hunch over it when you put it on like a glass table or whatever. This kit was like $25, and it has the pad and the stand and storage containers for the little diamonds or drills or whatever they call them, and extra supplies and stuff, which you don't really need all that stuff. The whole point of buying the light and stuff is to use up what I have. But anyway, it's relaxing. I can use my muscles differently.
It's also helpful when you have it'll help you keep from losing your you're a crojo if you do something else, and then you won't lose that motivation. That's what I think. That's why I like. That's what I hardly ever.
Well, I feel like back here I need some white wallet here. Yeah, all this white wallet here. I need something up there. So
yeah,
this set came in a kit. It has like the different seasons. So this was the spring one. Then there's the summer, fall, and winter.
Love it.
So that's my plan.
I love it. Love it.
Now that is if I can find any more. I got this little frame. It's a 12 by 12 frame at the Dollar Tree, and the whole kit of the paintings. There's 4 of them, and all the supplies you need to do them for like $12 or something. So they come down to $4 a piece.
Great
Amazon.
Deal. Great deal. Wow.
Yeah, that's a hell of a deal.
Very nice. Well, thank you for sharing. Awesome.
Bye.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Bunch of new people coming in, Kim. You got 26 in the room.
Nice. Good morning, everybody. Irene just showed up. I'm so glad to see you guys, see everybody being here. I was talking to Jordan. He came out the room and he rose up, from his sleep.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Is he back in school yet?
No, he's actually in summer camp until
summer. Duh.
Yeah, they go back to school fully in August. So we're all we'll be having to adjust our lives because I'm also going back to work fully at the beginning of August. We'll be back in the office, no more home.
Okay. Well, that reminds me, our next show will be most likely July 24th, unless Kim has something else going on.
I think that's fine. I was thinking August. I'm going to be in Chicago, but that will be at the midpoint of August, and our show will probably be toward the end of August.
So you're going back to Chicago a second time?
Yeah, the whole family. We are all going.
Oh my gosh!
So very excited. If I get my way, Chris, I will be in Chicago 3 more times. So in August, October, and December. That is
my gosh, that's great.
So that's
because Rose Likes Crochet wants to meet you. So
yeah, so we're hoping that we can do it in August because I mentioned that there's going to be, I learned about a new yarn shop that's opening up on the south side of Chicago, which is a big old humongous deal for somebody to open up a yarn shop on the south side. So Rose is hopefully she will meet up with me there.
Yeah.
While I'm there, and then possibly if I can get to Jeanette and even Stacy from Uniquely Yours. She was like, maybe I might drive, but she lives in Michigan, I think, so I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it for her to do that. But anyway, looking forward to that, though.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite stitches to add? I know I'm talking a little bit like we're running out of this hour, so.
Yeah. Here we go. One little thing that I got from Hobby Lobby just yesterday. I got this little dish to hold my pins.
Oh.
And Deb gave me a really cute one as well. So this will be my second cute little dish to put pins on. It says, "You got me on pins and needles." And these were, you can put when I'm sewing, I'm using lots of pins. And when I'm actually sewing together my amigurumi, that is the only way I can halfway get things symmetrical is if I use these T-pins to try and secure my items in place as I'm sewing them on. Otherwise they'll be all like that.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite for the week. I thought it was super cute.
Judy says that maybe Lisa at Happy to Hook, you could meet with her too. She lives.
Yes, she lives. Yeah, she lives pretty far, but yeah, if she's willing. I mean, Rose to come to and she brought it up, so I know she's willing. For Rose to come to the south side is a pretty good drive, but for Lisa, it's like a day trip. So hopefully, if she can, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, because that you actually need a notebook pretty soon to say all the people you've met, because your list is a lot bigger than. Well, I didn't meet anybody yet, so there you go.
And then we are contemplating and trying to come up with a way for not Southern California, but our California crafters. Like Linda Jean lives in Northern California. We got all of our usual suspects. We got folks down in San Diego. So we are trying to figure out if we can kind of organize a meetup just, to be doing, not at a festival, but just to kind of meet up. So we'll see.
Well, I'm going to enable you. Maybe not you, but a few people.
Come on now.
And the reason why I am is because this was a heck of a deal. This is a knitting pouch full of knitting stuff. So if you're a brand new knitter and you don't even know whether you want to knit and, you just want to try it out, it's worth it, because this was on sale for $7 and something. And I don't think the regular price is all that bad. I don't know what the regular price is, but on Sunday, this was $7 and something. And this package alone.
Wow. Look at that.
This is so nice of a leather package.
Wow. Look at that.
Just for $7, that's worth it. But wait till you see what's inside. Now, I know HD was the one that enabled me. She found this as a daily deal for $7, and I saw that it was full of all these goodies, and so I bought it too. So what it has is a zippered pouch full of knitting needles. And the zipper is a little bit stiff still, so it doesn't want to move as quickly, but it will after a while. It's full of knitting.
Oh my!
The first one is DPNs, and it has a whole bunch of sizes.
Oh my!
And these are really nice. They're stainless steel, right?
Wow!
And then this is on Amazon, and then the other side is your pouches of.
Wow. The cables?
The cables.
Oh my gosh.
So you get sizes 6 through 16, which I have to do that with a stitch gauge to tell me what sizes. But my goodness, come on now.
That's pretty doggone amazing.
It has a gauge here in this pocket.
Oh, wow.
It has 4 crochet hooks to do your mistakes with, your drop stitches. 4 different sizes.
Wow.
It has stitch markers and needle caps in this bag.
Wow.
It's got cable. Okay, wait. Cable things, these to make, which I haven't done yet. It has 2 holders, stitch holders. And it also has a pair of scissors.
I'm over here trying to find it. I can't find it.
There's one more. There's a measuring tape. And this is the real kind, the real deal. So I will link it off Amazon. Like I said, I got a hell of a deal. It's $7 and something. So I want to tell you right now that I will be giving one of these away.
Wow. Guys.
I don't know when, but I have bought 2 so I could use it in future videos and of course it's knitting, so it's going to have to be people that knit or are going to. Yeah. I did get 2. I had to. For that price, I mean,
wow. Yeah, I would have done the same. That's awesome. Wow. I love it. I can't find it. I'll wait for the link.
If anybody, I'm sorry. I can't link it. Well, maybe. let me see if I can bring Amazon up, and I'll try to drop the link. What we can do is go ahead, and if you have any more favorite stitches, if not, go ahead and go to Handmade Classics and see if somebody wants to come in while I try to find the
All
link.
right, we're gonna go on to Handmade Classics. I don't have anything like that, except I'm gonna show during this moment. I'm gonna show some of my older shenanigans that'll lead into the shenanigans thingy. Um, so I'm going back. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get back to YouTube so I can see your chat. Denise is like, I see the bus. Yep, Christy this time is the one that's hitting us with that bus. So since we are going to be talking about the shenanigans in a minute, I wanted to show some of the jewelry that I've made in the past. And it's not that old, but it's old. I've made this probably before. Now this wasn't before Jordan was born, but it's maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And this is just a piece that I put together with some of the beads that I got, and I made a little beaded tassel. And again, like I said, I don't have any classics, but I'm showing you some of the older things that I have made. And then this is like the style of necklace that I really like making. And it's it's a bolero style that I like to make. So it's just one long piece. Let me just show you. It's two long pieces, two long strands, and then there's a loop on the end. And when you put it on, you put the ends of the two ends through it, like thus. And that is how you kind of wear the necklace. So I don't know if I can get up close enough to the camera, but I'll take it off and do it again. But yeah, so these are some of my favorite, and I like to do just a random. I really don't like making patterns when I make jewelry. I love a bohemian look. So I just wanted to show it because it's a shenanigan and it's kind of one of the things that I made in the past. And you just put the loop through and wear it like that, like a bolero style. So that's one.
Mm-hmm.
And then one more. This one is longer, but it's the same idea where I just match the colors like the black and white and pearl and clear.
Nice.
And
fun.
Loop on the end, same thing. And then I always put like either a larger bead or a charm at the other end.
Nice. Beautiful.
Those are those.
I popped the link into the chat, and the girls are saying that it works. And
Okay,
so
perfect.
I did it out of my email that they had said I ordered, and
perfect.
And it was in there.
Perfect.
So that is super cool. And I'm not sure when I'm going to give that away, but I am going to, and it will be in 2021.
But it's still $7, y'all. It's still $7.18.
Oh my god!
Yeah, y'all get it.
It's so cool. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get one just for a giveaway.
Yeah. So Handmade Classics. I was going to talk about my pineapple squares and my make along. Make a square a month. Post your squares, your finished squares in the post on the announcements page. And this is a year-long make-along.
Yeah.
So 1 square a month, 12 squares. We're going to sew them together in December. We should have a blanket by Kim's birthday, and Kim will not have a blanket by Kim's birthday.
Not that one. I'm terrible. I can't keep up, people.
So classics, yes. I like to see if anybody has anything that their grandmother made or that they were handed down by someone in their family, and bring it on the show and let us know.
Please do. Again, that link to come on the show is pinned right at the top of the chat. So come on in.
So at this point, I would like to say that our make along that was running from April, May, and June was one of the favoritist of Kim's, and that is the shenanigans. She makes all kinds of shenanigans. So that means that this 3 months, the next quarters, is going to be, you guessed it, vintage. So we're going to be looking for July, August, and September. You have to make the item in those 3 months. You need to post your progress or your finishes in an announcement on my Facebook page. And there's not a lot of rules. You get your name in the random drawings, and you get your name in to finish if you do at least one finish.
All right, I'm excited because guess who is in the back of the house right now? I'm not even gonna tell you. I'm just bringing her up. Hello, Miss Dana.
Oh my gosh! Hi. Oh, I'm so
good to see you too.
I am so glad you came on because I was so busy this week that I didn't show your square, and I got it.
Okay.
Oh, it's good to see you, Dana.
Oh my gosh, it's right here, Dana.
Okay.
Right here. And I was gonna show it on the show today, but I'm like, do I save it? Okay, I'm gonna show it.
Oh, please do.
I got a card from Dana and Dooley.
And
what's going on is I'm collecting 8-inch squares, and this is Dana's square. Look at how beautiful.
Nice. I love it.
Isn't it gorgeous? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the shout outs too.
Oh, well, and thank you for letting me join in the fun. I was so excited to do something, and that was perfect.
There's all kinds of goodies in there. This is from, how do we say this? Oregon. I would have said it in the New York accent, Oregon, and she would have kicked my butt. Oregon. Look at.
Very nice.
She knows I'm always taking notes, right? Thank you so much, Dana. Yep.
Dana, where are you, Dana? Where are you right now?
I'm in Southern Oregon right now, headed to Northern Oregon.
So glad
oh my God.
I'm in the Rogue River Valley, very historical, beautiful place.
Oh, nice.
So you're going to have a big get together, huh?
Pacific Northwest Yarny Social in the Dalles, Oregon, September 30th through October 2nd. People just need to email me and I will copy and paste all the information to them. There's also a Facebook event called the Pacific Northwest Yarny Social. You can stay updated there.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome. And you also have something in July, right?
In July is the Christmas in July Fairies event.
Woo-hoo! Yeah. Mama Swift was here. I don't know if she's still here, the winner from last year.
Trisha, she was, Trisha Swift won last year.
Yeah, she was here a little bit ago. I don't know if she's still here with us, but
she was our big winner.
Yeah. It was so fun. It was so fun.
It was fun to watch her open up all her gifts. It was also fun to watch all the videos. You know, July 15th is when people upload their semifinalist winner video. And as midnight happened going across the continents, the videos started popping up at midnight in their time zone. And so that is so cool. I can hardly wait to watch that happen on July 1st.
Yes, I have to tape tomorrow. I'm going to tape mine tomorrow. I'm excited. Yes.
So fun. These are really cool events. Dana, you do so much to bring the community together, and we appreciate you a ton. So,
Yes, thank you, my friend.
Thank you, Kim.
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you both. It was, I just, I had a lot of help. I had a lot of the gals that were in, we were in Zoom chats at the time, and I had a lot of help coming up with that idea. Wasn't all me.
Very good idea. Somebody is asking, somebody named Tammy Crochet Blessed is saying, how do I do the video to send to be a fairy? And
Okay, so just record yourself. Try to keep these videos under 5 minutes. So record yourself saying, hey, I'm a fairy. Comment down below, and I'll choose the semifinalist winner on the 15th. Okay, then you upload that video on July 1st, anytime after midnight, your time, and send a link to that video to cijfairies@outlook.com. And you will get a response with your fairy number. Hang on to that fairy number. And then when you draw a winner, you upload another short video on the 15th. Send the link with the name of your winner to that same email address, referencing your fairy number. That's all you have to do is the 2 videos and email links to the email address, cijfairies@outlook.com.
Mm-hmm.
there you go. There you go. Hopefully that helped. But it's a fun event. It was fun to watch it last year. It'll be fun again. So very exciting. Thank you.
That's awesome.
Oh, I hope everybody enjoys it again this year.
Yeah. And Tammy, you can join our Facebook group, the Christmas in July Fairies. There's a Facebook group. So
yeah.
Yes. And I set it to public so anybody can join.
Okay. There you go, guys. There you go. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Dana.
Well, thank you, ladies, for putting the link up there so I could join you for a few minutes. I'm going to lose you going up around this corner. So I just want to say hey to you and hey to all your watchers today.
Thank you.
And stay safe, Dana.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you. Oh my gosh, that was a surprise. Yes, you surprised me. I will still show that square again in my addictions video. I won't skip over it. No way.
Nice.
Okay, so like we said, we were going to talk about our make along today. We're going to draw some grand prizes. I hope that Kim wrote everyone's name on a piece of paper.
Oh. I did not.
Okay, well, that's okay. I have a list of the names of the finishes here in front of me. Kim does not know the order that they're in. She has no idea. That's okay. They were on the announcements page, and everyone is on this list. So what we'll do is we'll draw like we normally do, and I will tell her which one here is picked. And so you have 3 prizes, and I have 3 prizes.
We do, and it's all like my prizes are all type of shenanigans. So
yeah, me too. Right. This is pretty cool today.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to start and show 1 prize, and then Kim's going to pick a winner, and that's who gets it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So that's what we're going to do. So
does that mean we're going to have a total of 6 winners?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Of course. Awesome. Yeah. 2 each month. Yeah. For 3 months, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Now I was gifted some things to give and use in my make along. So one of these prizes is, like I had before, I had different people make things or gift things. Mm-hmm. This one happens to be a kit to make amigurumis. Remember this?
Yes. I actually have some of those.
So there's 12 patterns in here, I believe. 12 adorable animals. The fish, the beaver, the bear, the pod elephant, the hedgehog, the duck, the pig, the giraffe, the cat, the ladybug, baby owl, and mama owl, and the bumblebee.
Nice.
That is awesome. So this is the very first prize. It will be given to whoever it is that Kim picks.
All right.
She's just going to pick a number, and then I'm going to.
How many? We have 23?
Yeah.
Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 8.
Number 8. Number 8 is your winner.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Latoya.
Woohoo! And she likes making amigurumi, so that's
Holy
perfect.
cow. That is so cool.
Yep.
I can't believe you won that. I can't believe you won that.
That's amazing. Amazing.
That is amazing. So that goes to Latoya. All right. So now we're going to let Kim pick one of her prizes.
Okay. So in this first prize package is a set of rubber stamps, fall themed rubber stamps.
Oh.
A unicorn pin. There's also I'll open it. I'll just show you. There is a little journal in there. And a little, let's see if you can read this. I made this Diva, little tassel for your bag. It says Diva. I know it's all twisted, but it says Diva.
Cool.
And the last part of this package is some paper, some pretty patterned paper for paper crafting. So this one is more of a paper crafting planner type of package.
All right.
And I'm going to pick a number between what and what?
23.
Okay, Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 7.
Number 7.
By the way, I have a routine you might like. I can wish you a good morning and more.
Sorry, she's still talking. No, thank you. No. Okay, so number 7.
HD.
HD. HD. This is just crazy. HD. Congratulations. You always, when you're like the luckiest. Okay, HD is my winner. Paper craft.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, yes, congratulations to Handmade Designs for her winnings. Awesome. Thanks for participating.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess I gotta show another one, huh?
Yep.
So I made 2 of these bags up. You see these bags? They're from that Ipsy.
Oh, nice.
They're drawstring.
Mm-hmm.
So you could use these as project bags if you wanted to.
Totally.
So I stuck some goodies in here. I got a pattern book from the Hobby Lobby. It's got a whole bunch of little patterns in it. It has slippers and a little hand clutch and a bag.
Nice.
It's cool.
Very nice.
2.5. So that's in there. And then I put 2 of these little rolls of colored yarn from the craft store, from the Dollar Tree. Then I got a little package of these from the Hobby Lobby thrown in. There's 12 stitch markers on there.
Nice.
And there's a little box, a craft box to put them in.
Oh yeah, I got
and another craft box of buttons. So that's the first bag.
All right.
So let's see what you got.
So we're picking?
You're picking, yeah?
Okay. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 21.
She picked number 21. It's going to be the last person on your list at this point, right?
No, because 7 and 8, if she picked 7 and 8 again, we would have just picked again.
Okay.
I can't reorder them.
Okay.
So 21, 22, 23 people. So Denise Hoffman.
Denise Hoffman, you are the winner. Congratulations. I don't even know if you're here, but congratulations to you.
Yep. Congratulations, Denise. Anybody whose name is picked, just send us an email or a messenger message. Below will be emails later on to contact us, but a lot of you know how to contact us.
Yeah.
So you have a week to do it.
Yeah.
That should be plenty enough time.
HD, you know my email address, and I have your address, but still claim it anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you could have moved. So
that's right.
All right. Next in my prize package is this. Okay, so this has 2 balls of loops and threads. Let's see, loops and threads, soft and shiny in the colorway Blue Moon. 2 of those. A set of gigantic knitting needles.
Holy cow.
One of those row counters that you put on your finger. And finally, a little Notions package with stitch markers, yarn needles. I think it has cable needles, stitch holders, and some snips, and tape measure. Couple different things in there. So stuff for knitters and crocheters in that one.
Awesome.
And let me just pick a number. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 15.
Number 15. And that's oops.
Anita Stein.
Anita Stein, congratulations. You are the winner. Please, like we said, email me at thecraftynomad@outlook.com or send me a messenger message so you can get your. Did Anita win something from me last time? I feel like
I think I heard that name before. Yes, I don't know for sure. Well, there's only 23 people, so
yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
That's all right. Yeah,
that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. You get a good chance of winning. So, Anita Stein, please get in contact with me so I can get that out in the mail to you. I really appreciate you guys participating. All right.
All right. So my next one, my third and my last one, is again in one of these Ipsy bags. I had 2 of them. I saved them for this show.
Nice.
And this one is got the same pattern book from Hobby Lobby. It has another package of buttons. It has these finger covers.
Yeah.
Someone sent me. It has these, what they call these are skein savers. You put them on.
Nice. Oh, I love it.
You do? And then cake holder.
Oh, nice. It's got the hole in the top, right? So you
yes.
Nice. I like those.
And then 2. Oh, there is another thing in here. There are beads. They've got moons and stars and hearts and all colors of beads.
Nice.
And then 2 skeins of the crafts. What is it? Crafter's Square. And this is in the gold colorway.
Nice. What kind of, what's the content? Is that acrylic or cotton?
Acrylic.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
100% acrylic. So that will go to, all of that will go to the one winner.
All right. Let me pick.
Okay.
Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 23.
She picked 23. 23.
No kidding. Okay, so I don't know how to say this name because I don't know who this person is. Imagine that. So I'm hoping they have a United States address. Her name is SBEA. SB Amadon, I believe is how you spell it. Amadon. AMIDON.
All right.
B. So I think her name is B. BEA, but I could be wrong. So that is the winner for my last bag.
All right, nice. So again, we want to reiterate, you do have to have a United States address to receive a physical prize. So,
and send me an email at csterner9112@gmail.com or messenger. C. Chris Sterner.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, last one for me. All right, how about this? Nice. It is a flexi loom, so for weaving, and then some ice yarns to weave with, or you can knit with it, you can crochet with it. This ice yarn is like an acrylic, and it is multicolored, and it's like a number 1, but it's one of those ones that has like 3 strands and put together but not spun together. You can hold it together with another yarn, or you can use it for weaving. But anyway, I'm excited to give away the loom because I love that kind of shenanigan, and I don't think you can see it very well, but I'm gonna try and see if I can make this camera show you. All right, so right above my head, right here, that was made on the same type of loom. So you can do all kinds of yarns on these looms, whether it's thick or thin, or whether it's roving, loopy yarn, anything can be used on a loom. So that is the last one for me. And let me pick. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 8.
Number 8, we already picked. So
yep,
Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 23.
Your random number between 1 and 23 is 11.
Number 11.
Victoria Fly.
Victoria Fly. We know that name. All right. Congratulations. I don't think she's here today, but she is active on the Facebook group. So congratulations, Victoria Fly. You are the winner of the weaving loom. And I think that is all the prizes for this.
It is. Oh my gosh.
It brings it to a close, right?
We are so glad to have everybody do that. That shenanigans mail is a big hit. I'm sure Kim will want to do that one again. I know she will.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and just real quick tell you the start for the next quarter for the vintage make along will be July 1st. We'll put up a post on my announcements page of my Facebook group for your progress photos, just like we did with the shenanigans mail. And this time you have till September. Yes. So it'll be September 20, whatever the last Saturday is in September.
Yeah.
Which it'll have the rules in there when we post it. But the reason why is because I like to do the grand prizes on the show. This is new. Yeah. We didn't do it last time.
Yeah.
In order for that to work, we can't do the whole 3 months. We have to shorten it to the day of the live.
Yeah.
So 11 o'clock on September 25th is probably going to be the day.
Yeah.
But perfect. You can make anything as long as it's vintage. So that's another shenanigan. Think about it.
Yep.
We were talking about, embroidery and sewing and all the things they did in years ago.
Yep. Margaret is asking where the loom came from. I got that loom from an Etsy seller. And the Etsy shop, I don't even have it on here, but I will link it. Hopefully they're still selling them. If they are, then I will link it in the notes below, but it's from an Etsy seller. All right. Okay. So wonderful. Okay. I think you got a typo there, so I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but thanks. All right. So fun. The vintage one is always fun as well, and looking forward to seeing what you guys show up with. We're excited about it.
So Cynthia must know who SB is.
Hey, Cynthia, is SB, does she, well, yeah, tell her she won. If you know who she is, tell her she won. Awesome.
I'm sure
Okay.
you know, a lot of people say, you know, I want to tell my friend that she won, and we don't, because I'll tell you what, when you watch a giveaway and you hear your name drawn, that is the most coolest thing. So we always wait a couple days.
Okay, don't tell her she won.
But the thing about me is on Sunday night, I always tag anybody that has been drawn in the week previous in any of my things. And that way, if they haven't seen it, they'll see their tag and they'll go, what did she tag me for? And then they'll go back and watch whatever. And so it will catch up with itself.
Okay, don't tell her. Don't tell her. Let her be surprised. I was wrong.
But it is a surprise, especially the other day. I was teasing Cindy. I said, I think Cindy won something. And she was like, what? Because she had like a month of visitors and she wasn't, you know, watching videos. And she had no clue that she had won something. And I don't chase people. No. I don't do that.
No. Yeah. I mean, the truth is, half the stuff that I gave away, this was like definitely something that I had in a giveaway that the person never claimed, you know. So yeah, that's how it goes. So claim your gifts. Everybody who wins on this show generally claims their gifts. So that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't have like I probably gave away, say maybe 200 or something like that giveaways in the last year, and 2 people didn't claim out of all of them. They just, you know, they usually do.
That's a lot of giveaways. That's awesome.
Well, I think we should move on to finishing stitches.
Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Here we go.
Oh my God, guys. I have been saving this to share with you for like a week. I saved it just for this show, and I have to I'm going to have to stand up, I think, or at least back up, and hopefully not knock anything down so you can see this fella. But this is my toddler. This is...
Oh my gosh.
Can you see him? I'm like, he is huge. Look at him.
Look at him. He is so his little hat.
Look at now here's the genius of my hat. So this is I'll link the pattern below. This is also a paid for pattern, normally made with worsted weight, but I have done it with the blanket. And as I was making this dude, I was like, oh my gosh, he is gonna be a giant. What am I gonna do with him?
Oh my gosh, you have a circus going on there.
I do. And then look at this though. Look at what I did. So I put these on the little alligator clips. So you can take it on and off, or you can make more than one and change him with the holidays if you wanted to.
What a great idea.
And I did the same thing with the little hat. Now, the hat was a part of the pattern, except it was like you could just sit it on top. I closed it up, stuffed it, and put an alligator clip on it. And then, and the top of the head is a little bit flawed, so it's perfect to cover up the way that I did that crochet.
Oh, that's so cute.
You know,
so cute.
There he is. And then when you make the nose, you put like a wire in, but I don't think I had the right type of wire because it should curl up a little more. And he's a little bit, you know, but I love him. I love how he came out.
Linda Jean says you could use the commute lane with him in your car with you.
Seriously, this thing is, I have a growth charts on my door because for the longest time since Jordan was a baby, we've been a part of a study. And so part of it was charting his growth. And so the thing is on the door. So I took it over there to see just how tall this thing is. It's more than 24 inches. It's like a toddler. It's totally a toddler. So I've been carrying it around the house and moving it around and saying I have a 2-year-old, you know, in my house.
You're going to have another one when you get that giraffe done.
I know, but at least the giraffe will sit. This thing.
Oh, it will.
And I forgot to show you the cute little tail.
Does it have a dowel in it?
Huh?
Do you have a wooden dowel in that one?
I actually put 2 dowels in it, and it's still a little bit. It's just the way I sewed it on. I still got them a little bit cockeyed, but I couldn't get them. I was trying my best to get that head to stand straight up, and but yeah, I'm just pleased as punch with this guy. So I couldn't wait to share him with you guys.
That's so cool. So cool. Yeah, somebody else said that you couldn't sell your stuff because you couldn't part with any of your stuff.
It's terrible, but I can't have all these big things around here, so I'm gonna have to slow down.
No, you just have to buy a house. That's all.
That's right. I need a whole house.
Yeah.
But I have the giraffe, and then I have one more thing, because you guys know that I started this because my son gave me 5 balls of blanket yarn for Mother's Day. And so I'm determined to use the yarn he gave me, except you can't, when you make these big ones, you need more than one. So I've had to supplement. So like with this one, this is actually 2 balls of the blanket yarn, and this was left over from when I made these guys, when these little ones were made. This is left over from that ball, but I have like a ball about that size left of this yarn. So it took 2 full ones for the most part. And then the way I did this, so if you do this with the worsted weight, it's easy. You would just crochet and then fray the end. Well, you can't do that with this yarn. So I had to I forgot what kind of knot you call it, but I had to pull several strands through the last single crochet, and that's how I made that. And this was not a part of the pattern. I just winged the bow tie.
So that's real soft then, real cushiony soft.
Yes, really huggable and squeezeable.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's amazing.
So very excited about it. Couldn't wait to share it with you guys.
Nightingale says you should use the scraps to make reusable water balloons.
I've seen that. I have seen people make those, but what I did with from the leftover from the pink, I've shown it on my show. I didn't bring it over here today, but I used the leftovers from the pink to make a jellyfish. Which is probably what I'll do, is make another jellyfish with the leftovers from the blue and go from there.
Man, that's great. You. I'm glad you saved it for us to see. Yes.
So take a picture and sell it.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't have a lot of finishes, but I'm going to show these 2 washcloths. And the reason why I'm going to show them is because I'm really liking making these for the babies. You make them in this farmhouse dishcloth by Granny Creative Grandma. Yes. And I used an eye hook, and it came out a little bit softer yet, and I love this cotton. And why I wanted to show you these is because Rose Likes Crochet, which we talked about earlier, asked a bunch of podcasters to send in washcloths in October. So this is an October thing to do. So if you make a couple now, you can have them ready and send them in October to her to give them for wings.
Oh, nice. Okay, perfect.
So, yeah, so just a little tidbit out there for you to do that for October.
Nice, very nice.
You can find her P.O. box on her channel, I'm sure. So what else do I have to show you that's finished is this baby. Again, this is Zelda NRJ Lovey, which you make on hair tie. And pop it on there. And I did this one recently. I just think it's the cutest dang thing ever. But I thought I'd bring it on today. It'll be shown tomorrow again, so don't you worry.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna go put this guy in a chair. I'll be right back. Can't sit with me.
So yeah, that was a kind of like a shenanigan finish today. So and my
Very
phone
cool.
keeps going
Very
to sleep on me. All right, so I think we are ready to talk about Hook's happenings.
Nice.
We have quite a few times throughout the show talked about Hook's happenings. Dana shared hers, and Christmas in July Fairies is one of them, and I was going to mention it today, but Dana went ahead and mentioned it, which is fine. I'm still going to mention it, and the reason why is because this Wednesday is the scheduled date for all of the videos to go live. So it'll be fun. Use the hashtag CIJ, Christmas in July Fairies, or is it spelled out?
I can't
I think it's spelled out.
It was last year was spelled out, but
okay. So hashtag Christmas in July Fairies 2021. Yes, it's spelled out. And the reason why I know is because this is the rules. You can print them if you want. If you want to be a fairy, you just upload your video on Wednesday. So that's awesome. You can become a Facebook group member now too, if you want to be a fairy. So that is cool.
Yeah, it was a very fun event last year. I'm sure it promises to be another fun event this year.
And I'm doing it, but I didn't ask you if you were doing it again. You did it last year.
Yeah, I was wavering, but once Dana came on the show, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do. I mean, it's not hard to participate. I think it's very easy. Last year, I did like a whole poem, which was so fun. My video was a poem, and I got to think of something creative to do this year to announce my participation. So we'll see, but I'll have a video up on Wednesday.
Well, I'm sure that mine will have a twist because that's the way I do things. So be sure and enter. But I'm sure I'll have a giveaway that is linked with it that's totally different than the actual, the entry that you get in for the finals. What else? I got a couple more. Do you have any events too?
I have two, but I wanted to point out that Nightingale Crochet said that Dana has an ad on YouTube for it. I haven't seen the ad.
Yeah, I heard about it this morning. I did hear about it this morning. I haven't seen it either, but that she made the ad. Yeah.
Oh, crazy. That's awesome. So one of my happenings, I'm going to do both of them together because one of them is the information is not really out there, but I will announce it anyway. So the Cozy Fox, which her name is Mimi, and she is one of in our crochet community, and she is doing a make-along for the summer. I believe it's going to start this coming Friday, and it's going to be with that Charmeleon color-changing, light-sensitive yarn that just came out. Or at least I just saw it. I will link her channel so that you can find when she does put up the video. Right now, she just kind of has a TikTok up, but not a whole lot of information yet regarding her what the parameters are. But I know it's a summer top. The pattern is on Premiere, and that will start this coming Friday for her.
So that's the chameleon yarn, like we say in New York.
Yeah, I thought it said Charmeleon, but yeah, chameleon.
It's because it changes from white to colors or whatever.
That's why we say it in everywhere. You're right. I just said it wrong. I read it wrong.
That's okay. I had to pick on you. You know I did.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. So that is coming up.
I think they sell that in Michael's, right?
I saw it for the first time in Michael's a couple of weeks ago. So yeah. I'll link her channel for that. And then the other thing that I wanted to put out there is, I'm pulling her up right now. I've mentioned her on my channel before. I'm not sure if I mentioned her on this show before, but there's a girl named Claire, and she has a YouTube channel and a Instagram account called Eclair Makery, and she is a prolific crochet designer. But specifically, what she does is color work crochet. And she has just listed, she's been working on her very first book for the last, I don't know, since sometime last year. And she just posted the links for pre-orders for her book on Amazon. So I just wanted to mention, if anybody wanted to check out, I'm gonna try to pull up a picture. She just had a baby too, but she is very much into color work crochet. She makes really pretty things, and color work is one of the things that I need to grow in knitting and crochet. I'm not good at either one, but anyway, I just wanted to share that her book is coming out, and you can pre-order it on Amazon right now. And it's called
Wow.
Crochet Color Work Made Easy,
That's
and it
cool.
is by Claire. What is Claire's last name? Can't think of her last name. But anyway, those are the only two that I wanted to mention.
Okay, I have a couple. When I mentioned the Try Wizarding Mail last month, it hadn't started yet, and it was just mentioned. The Try Wizarding Mail is for 3 months, June through August, and it's run by the Crafty Toads. You know who they are, right? Helen and Mary Beth. Okay.
Yeah.
They announced it after our show, and they announced it. And what they didn't tell us to begin with was it's stuffies, amigurumis.
Oh, nice.
So there you go, girls. You can enter your amigurumis in Stephanie's make along per month and the Try Wizarding Mail.
Nice.
You can crochet or knit. They don't care.
They don't care either way.
Yeah. So that runs through end of August.
I have only knit one amigurumi. Everything else is crochet that I've done. So
okay. Tomorrow on my live, I start a new make along. I'm not going to say what it is yet. I just to letting you know, one ends and one begins. And then the two that I wanted to mention today are from the gentlemen. The two channels that I watch, I just love them. One of them is called Fiber Hustle. And if you have met them and you've watched their videos, you know that they are terrific. One of them sews, one of them knits and crochets. Chip and Aaron, okay?
Yeah.
Well, they are terrific. If you have not watched them, take a gander at their Halloween video they did last year. You will love it.
Oh, nice.
It's a crack up.
Nice.
Okay, so basically what they're doing is they're doing what they call the Vertices Unite. There's a hashtag for that. It's a Hustler Unite Cal. I gave it to Kim. So link it below. It runs from June 1st to August 8th, I believe. And you're going to have to go over there and check it out. But I think you make one of those specific pattern deals. So you're going to knit a pattern or you're going to sew. I'm not sure exactly.
Okay.
They have that. And then the other boys, Ray and Kevin from Needles at the Ready, they are running their Let's Hear It for the Boys Mail again this year.
Oh, cool.
And they included crochet as well. So this one will run from June 1st to August 31st. And it is making something out of either yarn that is made by a man, hand dyed by a man, or a pattern that was written by a man. So you have to support the gentlemen.
Nice. And there are a lot of them out there. So
they have a ton of prizes to win, guys. They are in it. Believe it. They are awesome couples. Those two. I love those shows. So that is all I have today, Kim.
Well, I just linked Claire's book. It looks messy on here, but it looks like on Facebook. On YouTube, it looks fine. You could click the link to get that book. I know Linda Jean was trying to get her name, and so Linda Jean, are you saying that the Fiber Hustle is the Fiber Hustle, or Chris, the Fiber Hustle make a long? Is that
Stephen West pattern?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw I believe Andrea from the Cat Lady podcast. I saw her blocking hers already. So hers is beautiful.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, Stephen West is too much.
It doesn't look like it's that hard. It looks like you do shapes.
Yeah.
And you know, so it looks
so. Stephen West is like a true artist. And so the way that he does things, like I tried to make he has one like similar to this one, but it's triangles. And I too thought, oh, I got to be able to do this one. This is simple. It was not the way my brain was not connecting with his. But I still want to make a Stephen West something. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, this is where I get my content to shout out on this channel, is watching other people. And yes, Gary at Urban Yarns is doing it, and he did shout it out. So that's where I got it from. So,
Nice.
I do watch as many videos as I can. I put them on when I'm driving, so that way I try not to miss stuff, you know?
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Well, guys, what a great show. Anybody got any happenings you want to share with us? You can share.
Come on. Somebody come on the show and show us some stuff.
Yeah,
you got time.
Yeah, I'm gonna even if you want to show something that you didn't get to show, if you have a finish you want to share with us, please come on and share.
Linda Jean says she's making Stephen West dotted rays shawl.
And I heard Linda Jean, I was just talking about that with Pam over Pamela's Knit and Crochet Corner when we were at the Knitting Tree, and we're talking about how, because this particular shawl that is the for the Fiber Hustle make along, they have a sample at the Knitting Tree, and I saw it and I'm like, this is Stephen West, without knowing. I knew it was him. And Pam said that people say that dotted rays is the one to start with. If you want to do a Stephen West and you haven't done a Stephen West, they say dotted rays is the one to start with. And I do have it in my queue. I just got to get brave enough to give it a go.
Yes. Nobody else is coming on the show today, Kim. I'm
not so far. Not so far.
I love that when they do that.
No, we enjoy having you guys on the show with us. It's part of what.
Lori has a great idea. She can come back and show us her T. Doddles Cozy Murder Mystery Make Along.
Come on back.
June Square. Tell us about it. Tell us about the make along. I haven't been following that make along.
Come on back. Linda Jean, is it Michael from Peace for Peace? Is that who gave you the advice? He loves Stephen West, I believe.
See you later, Isella. I think.
Bye, Isella. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for showing us your stuff, and thank you for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Come on, Lori. Let's go. Come on. I need another cup of
Michael
coffee.
From Peace for Peace.
That's
Yeah, Michael, I love Michael. Actually, I love him so much. I love his channel. There we go.
Hold on, I gotta turn it down. For some reason, stream.
All right.
So, Christi Cook at T. Doddles has been doing, I think she says this is her first make-along. It's called the Cozy Murder Mystery Cow. And in her blog each month, she puts the link to a Kindle, or Amazon. I guess it's Kindle. I don't know. It's an electronic book. I do it on my Kindle through Amazon. And they're called Cozy Murder Mysteries. They're short murder mysteries, but they're not gory. It's like Hallmark movies meet murder mysteries, Murder, She Wrote. It's like Hallmark mysteries meet Murder, She Wrote.
It sounds like it's right down Kimmy's line. She doesn't like gore and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't like gore either. So some of them are not very well written. Some of them are better than others. But it's nice popcorn, reading to pass the time or get ready to fall asleep or whatever. I tend to find myself doing it in the car while I'm waiting for my kid. Anyway, so each month there's a book. You can read her the book. And then she does a different square design. They're just 9 rounds. And this one is the one I did for June.
Ooh, pretty. Oh,
and I'm picking up scrap yarns that I bought, Facebook, marketplace, yard sales, friends, family give me stuff from been in their basement for 100 years, and some of it's good and some of it's gross. This is the gross stuff because I'm learning these stitches she's doing, and so the blanket's going to be really ugly probably because I'm just using up all kinds of weird scraps that aren't nice yarn. But I had a goal at the beginning of the year to make a blanket for. In my neighborhood, we have this place called Face, which is, I forget what it stands for. But anyway, they do pet care on a sliding scale.
Oh, nice.
So people don't have to give up their pets if they struggle, if they come across some struggle financially, they can keep their pets. Because pets are important to, health and well-being to me. And so I think it's great that they have a system where they don't have to surrender their pets. Yeah. So that was one of my goals for this year was to make a blanket for that organization because they like to have durable, easily washable stuff they can put on the bottom of the cages for comfort for them after they've spayed and neutered them or whatever.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yep. Froze.
It happens every now and again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It happened earlier and then it came back.
Came back pretty quickly.
Anyway, I just need to get.
Are you there yet? Yeah, I think you're coming back.
There it is.
All right.
So anyway, this is my June one, and that's fun.
It is.
You did it on her blog, T-Doddles, in her blog.
And
she has
reminded me. That reminded me of T-Doddles. Because we do a Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge together. And she is going to be closing up the second quarter. And July 1st, I will be announcing the third quarter. And I'll be doing that. So look for that video. I have a whole list of stuff I got to do this week. It's going to be huge, guys.
What was the theme for this quarter?
Okay, I'm getting buffering again. I don't know if people can see me.
It is this is the summer. The summer was the theme for so get your summer things in on the page. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Happy Scrappy summer is almost over with. It'll end Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So get your you know what?
I'm gonna put my jellyfish in there.
Yeah, that reminds me. When I do so many make-alongs with so many people, and people think, well, I can put this in 2 categories because it fits. No, you can't. So if you're doing a vintage and you're doing an Outlander, they cannot go in those 2 make-alongs. They have to be separate items. Just saying.
Okay. There you go, guys. Bye, Catherine. We'll see ya. We're all about to go shortly, but
yes, we are.
Thanks, Lori, for sharing that with us. Christi also has a Facebook group for the Cozy Murder Mystery Cal. I'm in it because I thought I might do it, but I just am never going to hold a book and read it, whether it's electronic or a real book. I listen. So if I can't audio it. Then, and I know some of the Kindle you can have it read it to you, but I don't like the AI. I don't like the computer generated voice. I want an actual human being to read it. So so I didn't end up joining. Plus, I'm terrible at make-alongs, as we all know anyway. So all right, guys. Any last questions or any comments? We're going to be closing this out in about 5 minutes.
Yep. And our next show will be July 20. Where did I write it? July 24th. That'll be our next show.
All right.
So we're looking for your vintage make-alongs to be posted between now and then, and we'll be drawing random giveaway on that date.
Yep. And please, Chris is going live on Sunday mornings. I am going live on Fridays. Please join us. What else is going on? I think that's everything, right?
I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow morning. There has one of my girlfriends lost her dad yesterday, and she helps me on the show. So if you could say a little prayer for Deb, that would be nice. Thank you very much.
Definitely.
I'll do the live. I just don't know if it'll be the same. So I have to talk to her. So say a little prayer for Deb.
Yes. Hard stuff. So, all right, gang. We love you guys. We love spending time with you guys. And it's just always fun. I want to say thank you to Angela Young, who is here, who actually commented on a very old video of mine. and it actually, I watched it and I was like, wow, I was so prolific. I was like showing my knitted socks and my crochet pieces. I'm like, well, I got to get back to that. So I was actually inspired, and I did pick up some of my knitting this week. So I didn't show it today because you won't be able to see very much difference in what I've done because I did one row. So but I love that she stopped by and looked at one of my old videos. So thank you guys.
It is crazy. Well, I did see YouTube say something about old comments that they released. Somehow they were, so maybe she didn't say something recent. Maybe it was an old one. I don't know.
Oh, it could be, because also Ola Joe, some comment came up on an old video yesterday for her too. So I didn't know about that. So maybe that is what happened.
Yeah.
She commented on a video like long old, and it was it said congratulations to the winners. And I was like,
well, this is what happened, Kim. They put in a new way for you to like filter out ones you have not commented on or you haven't responded to, and that's when I saw the old ones come up that I had missed.
Okay, I see.
So now if you go and you comment or you heart them or whatever, maybe they'll go away.
I see. All right. Well, guys, thank you so much, everybody who was here. If I didn't say hi to you personally, it's just because I missed your name. But we are grateful that you were here, and I think we're gonna go ahead and sign off. So this is Kim the Crafty Nomad saying goodbye from the West Coast.
And this is Christy from the East Coast. See y'all later. Bye now.